Crawford is his own breed, but I cannot put Crawford. Crawford is is his own category, and I would never put him in a box or category with Floyd because he's that different. And then Crawford has moments where he will go toe-to-toe with you versus Floyd would never do it.
Terence Crawford and Floyd Mayweather recently stepped into the ring for what was initially meant to be a routine sparring session. As Crawford sharpened his skills in preparation for a possible showdown with Canelo Alvarez.
You thought about going for 51-0, beat Mayweather's record with 50-0. Is that something that you thought about?
I already said I was never gonna beat Mayweather record. That's not something that I wanted to do.
Okay.
He turned to Mayweather, one of boxing's greatest defensive masters, for a challenge. Despite being retired with an impeccable 50-0 record, Mayweather didn't hesitate to lace up the gloves and test himself once more.
Talk all the crazy stuff about me going up and having a tough time, but he went up in weight and lost. That's the difference. I went up weight and won. He went up and lost. You know, so let's not do that.
However, what unfolded in the gym quickly became a talking point as Crawford's skill and sharpness stood out, serving as a reminder that even legends like Mayweather are not immune to the passage of time.
Talk all the crazy stuff about me going up and having a tough time, but he went up in weight and lost. That's the difference. I went up weight and won. He went up and lost. You know, so let's not do that.
In the opening exchanges, Mayweather relied on the signature style that made him one of the greatest boxers of all time. His footwork was precise, his head movement remained sharp, and his counters landed with pinpoint accuracy. Even at 47, his ability to read his opponent was as sharp as ever.
You know, being that you obviously, again, appealing Team Crawford, can you confirm? Are we going to see that fight? Has it been made official? Is it official?
It's on, baby. September 13, baby. Look forward to it. Crawford versus Canelo.
Who heard it?
Listen how I said it.
Hey, are we getting this confirmation here first?
You understand? Yeah, it's confirmed. Man, what?
Say less.
Crawford versus Canelo, not the other way.
But Crawford, a 4-division world champion with an undefeated record and 31 knockouts, showed no signs of intimidation.
Terence Crawford, I see he wants to fight. He's made it clear. Do fights like that help your legacy, or do you feel like that's something that's not worth it to you?
Everything in my career, every fight make my legacy different and better. No, Terence Crawford is a great fighter. He's a good fighter, but you know, like I say, he's weight classes for a reason. I'm focused on.
He wasn't there to hold back, not even for a legend. The sparring began cautiously, with both men testing the waters.
Great fighter. The only thing I see that I favor Canelo is that, you know, his weight. Yeah. And that he's more bigger. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing. But as far as skill set wise, IQ, I feel like Crawford can match anybody and probably do way better. You know what I'm saying? But you know, Crawford is a legend, bro.
Mayweather's experience was evident as he made Crawford miss by mere fractions, using subtle angles to evade the heavier shots.
Say like, no, that's 2 more weight classes. Like once he gets touched by Canelo, it's going to be different.
I am concerned about him absorbing a Canelo punch, especially through the course of 12 rounds. We do know this about Canelo. He's going to slow down, you know, so I think if anything, Canelo would try to start fast and bang on him and break him down before he gets later, and he still...
But Crawford, always calculated and relentless, kept pressing forward, seamlessly switching stances and adjusting his rhythm in search of openings.
At the end of the day, I don't want to have credit to face Crawford, but you know, you never know. You never know in boxing. I'll go up and down and fight everybody out there. So it's possible. Why not? It's possible.
With each round, it became increasingly clear this was no ordinary sparring session. Then came the moment that left the gym in stunned silence.
Canelo ain't gonna come down to 160. Yeah, Canelo ain't gonna come down, you know, maybe 166 max if he accepts. I think Canelo wins that fight based on just the size, you know, power and size. Now, skill-wise, I think Crawford's a better skilled fighter.
In the middle of a sharp back-and-forth exchange, Crawford spotted an opportunity and took it. He unleashed a perfectly timed right hook that slipped past Mayweather's guard, landing flush on his chin. For a brief second, Mayweather's legs buckled, an unmistakable reaction that immediately caught the attention of everyone watching.
Terence Crawford said that he moved up and won, and Canelo moved up and lost.
They talk all the crazy stuff about me going up and having a tough time, but he went up in weight and lost. That's the difference. I went up weight and won.
I don't think that was a strong point because Canelo Alvarez actually moved up and won. I mean, he moved up a lot.
Crawford, respecting the nature of sparring, didn't press the attack. Mayweather quickly regained his footing, shaking off the moment as if nothing had happened. But those in the gym knew they had just witnessed something rare.
Fair to say that Bud gave Canelo the opportunity, not vice versa?
No.
Bud came with the bag.
It's not.
Bud
it's
came
not,
with the bag, nigga.
You can't say that.
Bud came with the bag, nigga. The reason that the
they
fight
been
happened
asking
there.
for Canelo, bro.
Canelo wasn't.
They're asking for Canelo Benavidez. Canelo.
Mayweather, a defensive genius who had built a career on avoiding such moments, had been caught clean in a way that was almost unheard of during his prime.
Bringing up Canelo, I think that's weird, you know, because you'd have to gain like, what, 20 pounds?
Yeah.
But they say that's the money fight. That's the mega fight. That's the money fight. That's the only thing that makes sense for Terence Crawford.
Well, you know, I mean, catch weight. We can do something out of catch weight.
What weight you think?
Probably like once.
Mayweather, ever the consummate professional, took the shot in stride. While his prime years are behind him, his deep understanding of the sport and unparalleled ability to adapt in the ring remain intact. Stepping into the ring with Crawford wasn't about proving anything, it was about staying connected to the sport he once ruled. For Crawford, the session only fueled the growing comparisons between him and Mayweather. Now a 4-division world champion and one of only 3 fighters in the 4-belt era to become undisputed in 2 weight classes, Crawford's name is increasingly mentioned alongside the all-time greats. Sparring with Mayweather, even as he nears 50, was another invaluable opportunity for Crawford to sharpen his skills against one of boxing's most brilliant minds. Crawford has always embraced challenges, whether by outclassing opponents in the ring or moving up in weight to test his limits. His sparring session with Mayweather only reinforced his confidence in his abilities as one of the most complete fighters of his generation. His skill set was on full display, and the fact that he was able to land cleanly on a defensive mastermind like Mayweather, even for a brief moment, served as a testament to how far he has come. Meanwhile, Mayweather's legacy remains untouchable, standing as a benchmark for greatness in the sport.